I see this a little bit differently than others I've heard from today. It's the safety piece that struck out for me as a woman who, if I had to work downtown at night, if I had to try and access transit late at night, depending on the job, if I was someone who was looking to put a business downtown, that would be a deterrent for me. If I could not have parking, I would not go there. We always say we want to get our downtown vibrant. We want it, people down there. But, if we continue to buck this, it'll be empty. Because it's not economically viable for a business, especially if safety is a concern. And I've heard that over and over and over. We talk constantly about how can we get our city vibrant? What can we do for our downtown? We're looking at city facilities. We're looking at infrastructure. And we have businesses here that say, I've got 2 levels vacant. I'm short on parking stalls. And if I were to rebuild this building, I'd have more parking. I would have to build more parking stalls to that build, for that square footage. I'm worried if we say no, the time will come where we will see more and more empty buildings, and that's why I asked the question, what happens if they don't get 2 levels? We'll see another building downtown for sale, if that's what we want. I get these are one-offs, but I think we really have to be careful by just saying a slate, we're not approving anything. We got enough parking. We got lots of parking, but as we heard, everybody's got their own parking. SaskPower's got their own parking. And not everybody can afford to pay for in-park every day. Some may take transit, but some won't. If I'm an owner, I need to drive. I may need to pick up my kids. I need to go for groceries. I may not be able to get on a bus. As we see, people will take a bus one way, and the other I may have to get a ride. It's not feasible, and I don't think we should be putting that on people. We need to get our downtown going. Leave it there. I support the recommendation from planning.
I don't think any business owner or property owner actually likes to build parking lots, especially when they have a current building. I'm sure that north of $500,000 could go into lots of other investments in that building, but apparently this is important enough that that's what they're looking at doing to fill their building with tenants. I agree with a lot of Councillor Bresciani's comments on our downtown. I don't like parking lots in our downtown either, but more so when they pay for themselves over time and continue to increase in value and just collect for fees. This parking lot suits a purpose to keep a building that's already built in our downtown to use, to make sure that it doesn't lack tenants, and to make sure that 15 years from now it's not a decrepit building because it doesn't have the investment funds needed to properly facilitate the manager, to properly look after the asset and manage it properly. When I look at invigorating the downtown, I think this would be a smart move in my eyes to make sure that building continues to go to use. The delegates made some comments about businesses and organizations going out to the suburbs to have some of their problems answered. I've seen those popping up, and yeah, they all do have the parking. They talk about the price point to rebuild this building in downtown to house that many people, and to sign the lease on a new building would be considerably more money per square foot for the leases. So it's a valuable commodity because of the age and the price behind it and how it can offer itself out to the public. So I'd rather make that a viable asset and invigorate the downtown. So I'm going to be supporting this.